Most people know the story, but very few understand it. A man alone in the night, struggling with a mysterious being, a fight that lasts until sunrise. And then, the most shocking part, Jacob wins. The being says, "You have prevailed." But wait, how can a human defeat God? Why would God wrestle a man? And why did God let Jacob win? Today, we break it all down. At this point in the story, Jacob is terrified. His brother Esau is coming with 400 men, and Jacob thinks this is the end. So he sends his family across the river, and he stays behind alone, broken, terrified, praying with all his heart. But Jacob doesn't know something. God is about to meet him face to face. The Bible says, a man wrestled with him until daybreak. But wait, the prophet Hosea clears it for us. This man was an angel of the Lord, a divine being, a heavenly messenger, and Jacob knew it. That's why he held on with everything he had. This wasn't a fight of strength. This wasn't wrestling like humans wrestle. This was a spiritual battle, a test of perseverance and identity. But then, something shocking happens. The angel touches Jacob's hip, just one touch, and the bone dislocates instantly. This shows one thing. If God wanted to win by force, Jacob would be dead. But God isn't here to destroy him. He's here to transform him. At sunrise, the divine being says, "Let me go." But Jacob refuses. He grabs tighter and says, "I will not let you go unless you bless me." And this is the key. God didn't lose a fight. He allowed Jacob to hold on because Jacob finally learned something. Not to run, not to trick people, not to fight life alone, but to cling to God with everything he had. God lost because he chose relationship over power. He chose transformation over domination. He chose to change Jacob's heart, not break his bones. Then the moment comes. God asked, "What is your name?" Not because he didn't know, but because Jacob had to confront his identity. Jacob, meaning the deceiver, the trickster, the one who grabs from behind. But God changes everything. He says, "Your name will no longer be Jacob, but Israel, for you have struggled with God and with men, and have prevailed." In that moment, Jacob becomes Israel. A nation is born, a destiny is restored. Jacob didn't win the fight. He won a new identity. When God touched Jacob's hip, he left him with a limp, not as a punishment, but as a reminder. God's strength is made perfect in weakness. Today, many of us are like Jacob, running from our past, fighting our battles alone, wrestling with guilt, fear, trauma, and destiny. But God invites us to wrestle, to cling to him, to refuse to let go until he blesses us. And when he gives us a new name, a new identity, we walk differently, not in shame, but in purpose. So did God lose? No, God won Jacob's heart, and Jacob became Israel, the father of a nation, and the carrier of a promise that would one day lead to Jesus Christ. This story is not about God's weakness, but about God's love. If this story touched you, please hit the like button, subscribe to Faith Lab, and share this video with someone who needs hope. Because here, we bring ancient truth back to life. God bless you. See you in the next episode.